unexpected stream. I know I had slight schedule shift because I had stuff to do today, so I didn't stream on Sunday. But I wanted to play some FTL because it's a bit of a special day. Hey, Raka. And the reason it is because, boop, I have been trying for a long, well, I've been trying a long time. We had, originally was supposed to be 12 runs with every single ship in FTL. I had miscounted some ships. Too many ships I had 13 runs with, so it shifted to 13, and then I've just been growing on that. So we hit 14 and are now on the 15 runs with every single ship, okay? We are actually now about to hit 400 total runs on this quest to have a established win rate. There used to be years ago this idea that like this really high win rates were just non-existing. That, you know, if you were just slightly above 90%, that was all that was capable. It has since changed because there's a lot of high-level players, of course. Rakakak being one of them, myself, Burrito, Mike, Sleeping Dragons. We're getting there. So if I win tonight, it'll be the 400th run, and it will actually finally get me to exactly a 97% win rate, which is 12 losses total, or 3 per 100 runs. And yeah, that's what we're going to go for. We're going to go with Crystal A to try and make that happen, because I'd have to have done Crystal A. Let's get Rack on board. Also, I have to change the saying. Ba, 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 da, ba, da. I've lived here in a hot minute. I still have a decent win streak. I haven't had the motivation. Yeah, I was watching a little bit of Sleeping Dragon runs on YouTube because I really haven't got to watch them play. And, you know, like, I also realized I should sit down and watch, like, Sapalo runs. But yeah, like, I don't know, like, I almost died on Kestrel A because I ran into double heavy laser ones, and then I had Zoltan B, and that run was just no scrap for a very, very long time. So, yeah. Try, we'll see. Maybe we'll get it. Hopefully. The data we carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore the sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Alright, we're gonna move some crew around too. What's interesting about this particular ship is, do we do this? Doesn't matter. Doesn't have the other. Like, for a while, everyone always just put it in shields because they're so far away. It's like, man, Doors is so classic, and then because we have slowish weapons, having 2 people to try and like fix weapons is nice. Alright, we got an exit here. Wouldn't mind hitting a store early just to sell Crystal Vengeance. So we'll get to see another beacon there instead of farming up for money. Do I just not get to see these jumps? What has been happening? Like, I think at the Zoltan B run, I had like a couple split sectors, and now where it was just like 4 or 5 jumps I don't get to see. Looks like I'm going to get that again. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, still have plenty of jumps without even hitting the nebulas. Here we go. Well, that's pretty gross. Okay, we're fighting off against the Zoltan B. Bit surprising. I should have actually had shields off before this fired so that shields was not on smart targeting. That would have been more correct. Yeah, I figured out. You know, I have an even amount. I have to go through all of them anyways. I deserve a chill time, maybe. And then, you know, FTL can rear its ugly head and be like, no. With the Clone Bay, this, I don't think there's really a crew kill chance here. That's fine. 16 bucks. Hack my engines. How dare you? Immediate store. All right, well, hit the store, sell plating, get 2 shield bubbles. Oh my gosh, reloader and that. Hacking. I think we just stick with the plan here. Boop. You've been booped, game. You've been booped. Alright, so now we just save as much money for the next 2 sectors as possible. I'm pretty comfortable with these weapons through 2 sectors. I mean, honestly, even through 3 sectors, they're pretty solid. Once you start seeing 2 shielded ships. So. Do I want distress versus trying to pick up extra nebula jumps here? What is our power distribution? We have 8 power, so we could run like 1 shield bubble, heavy laser, and then a... It's really only 2 jumps. I guess I'd rather go to the distress. We can always investigate. Join your crew, take them home to a nearby planet. Wow, man. Where is... I think I just do this option. Like, I don't need another crew. I'd rather just get a couple bucks. Dollarinos. Sure. This is gonna be like the fastest sector 1. Oh, good. Never mind. We're not gonna help those people. I lied. I'm a terrible, horrible liar. Rebel Scout, warning of passing. Has an ion. Looks like a basic laser. And hacking. Neat. Didn't hack weapons. I really appreciate that. You know, if we had gotten a breach here, then we actually could have had a training ship. Not to be the case. Should we expect an off-live drive on YouTube now? No, that is... I'm gonna stream all of that. Well, no, I shouldn't say all of that, because I spent yesterday going through, like, all the descriptions of items and stuff to try and fill out the story and pay attention to the conversations that were happening. Because it was... Some of those conversations seemed to happen when I was driving for my life. Whole world's like on fire, and it's just like, hey, by the way, I just wanted to drop some lore in on you right now. So I did some reorganization. I did buy a shelving unit because I just didn't have the room for everything, but... Oh, guaranteed double rewards because it's an outpost? Are you a training ship? You are. Cool, we can do that. So we're gonna use cheat engine here and just speed up the game so this doesn't take as long. Essentially, we are getting ourselves 2 free reactor and 2 engines. Our FTL will charge faster as well. Oh, good. Yeah, so like I said, the plan is we'll just farm up money. Our weapons are pretty good. We could just go straight into hacking, or we could find like a flak that's pretty acceptable as a weapon, unsurprising. Teleporter is also pretty good. Hey, Geyser. Nice Zoltan run. Gosh, that run got so sketchy. I don't like being in a DPS race against the flagship. Hi, Dern. 102 and 103% win rate. Well, that's reasonable. That's a reasonable amount. Just win extra runs that don't exist. But thanks. Yeah. I sold any run where I feel compelled to sell Zoltan shields. Like, it's not something I enjoy doing. That got uploaded to YouTube. That was an off-stream one the other day. Sometimes at, like, you know, 10 o'clock in the night or 11 o'clock if I've mucked up my sleep schedule again, so. Do I just have a command for this? Oh my gosh, yeah. So every once in a while, I sometimes just throw runs. I throw all the runs that I string here over onto YouTube, but then like tutorial stuff. Okay, double rewards. Occasionally, very rarely, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulsar. Okay, so we have a Leto, a basic laser, drone control, and hacking in a Pulsar. Is this the old one or the new one? Why do I have two ones? So that's a good question. The reason I have two is I got locked out on my other one. And oddly enough, I do have access to my... Oh gosh, this is... I can't do this and do the Pulsar fight. So, I had lost the password to my previous Gmail account. I still have access to it on my phone, but when I updated my phone, it keeps the passwords, but it doesn't tell me what they were. So I can't, like, change it, and I can't control anything from it. I just have, like, access through... I only have access on my app to my old account. And it really is... Everything that I've read has said, like, they don't merge accounts. So the old account was abandoned in favor of a newer one. Essentially is what happened. What do you... Yo! Yo! Okay. That's a DD2 that can shoot down all of my projectiles. If it was a DD1, it could also shoot down my projectiles. That's hitting. We'll start moving. So what's really scary about this is, like, the shield is good for us because, you know, it's going to stop the basic laser. If they have an offensive drone, it would be good for us. But the shield for them does nothing. Our weapons pierce it, so their shield getting hit is irrelevant. Alright, so we leave our shield up for that to get hit. I need both of them, so we're going to actually turn them off here. For flashing purposes. Because, like, if this is online and their drone's online, then it's going to most likely shoot the heavy crystal anyways. Only missing a heavy laser. Heavy lasers are so... They're so dangerous. I am now of the mindset that heavy lasers should be banned in Sector 1. Like, I think, like, any time that things have, like, really cascaded horribly, like, death spiral-wise, it hasn't been, like, you know, burst twos or Letos, like, or Flax even, because it's just like, it's like, oh, your shield gets down, and then Heavy Laser just decides to annihilate everything on your ship. At least they didn't hack my weapons here, like that would have been considerably worse. Also, we have, like, not really missed shots. Oh, and there I go. I forgot to talk my weapons, and that's the time they get hit. Tisk, 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 crow. Yeah, that's about right. So the amount of your systems get ioned is equal to the amount of power in that system plus 2, and then that total is divided by 2. So if this gets hit, this weapon is definitely coming offline 100% of the time, and then I only have this single shot. Oh my gosh, it happened so fast I didn't get my weapons back up in time. Oh, I guess I risk it here. Okay. That could have been way grosser. Okay, go ahead and heal up our crew. But yeah, like the fact that it deals 2 damage, which is going to destroy basically every system. Not a lot of level 3s and 4s, and if it hits like, you know, I mean, that's going to kill your shields, it's going to kill, it's like your piloting, your engines, your weapons under a lot of circumstances. $19. Sure. Out of curiosity, what kind of... Yeah, we'll take the long walk with the crystal here. You and Zoltan. There's possible that having somebody on shields is beneficial here. Nice. This is a pretty straightforward ship. Kind of the reason I selected it for the finishing it. Plus, actually, if I win here, this is going to be the 28th run in a row that I've won on the Crystal A. Pretty good. It's pretty good. Piercing weapons. We have an augment we can sell for $40. You can go teleporter. Ugh. Alright. Rock controlled or rebel controlled? I don't have a counter to rock mine event, which is a little bit annoying, but there are 2 stores here versus there only being 1 here. Then we have green afterwards. No, I do have 1 loss with it. I think I'm down to... I only have 4 ships that I haven't lost since keeping track. Kestrel B, Slug C, NGC, and Rock C. Everything else has at least 1 loss. Crystal A is 36-1, Lanius B is 35-1, Mantis A is also 35-1, and then Lanius A is 32-1. I'm not super desperate for a store. Hey, Jackson Bird. I feel like this is the right call. It's kind of annoying because, again, they could have more defense drones here with Rebel Riggers and Disruptors. Like, losing your crew isn't the end of... I don't know if I were, like... It's such a dumb event. Like, it's just such a dumb event where you... It's like, man, do I want to even go to an entire sector because of 1 solo event? Like, it's not just because of Zoltan Border Police I don't want to go to Zoltan's. And it's like only a 20 or 20, yeah, it's like a 20% chance that you even lose a crew. All right, 1, 2, because I don't get to see that beacon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, let's see if we can find a store. Prepare to die. You know what? It's kind of rude. When you think about it, it's pretty rude. Leto or Artemis? Alright, no fins. Looks like a Leto. I was thinking if we hit here, piloting, they can't dodge, and then we would, you know, take out their weapons. Does risk another Leto landing. Not anymore. 36. They will not be able to repair their weapons in time. Oh, now they can't run at all, because they have a breach! And auto ships can't fix breaches, and you have to fix a breach before you can repair a system. That's the rules. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that beacon just gets overtaken. No point in even trying to scout for it. Denial your request to dock. Rude. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's 1 to pick up that beacon, 2 to pick up that beacon, 3. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We do got a small budget window here. Well, not budget, but I can like route in terms of like measuring the sectors. Okay. Don't. Yuck. Alright, we will vent them. Is that, I think that's just a Zoltan. I mean, that's what we call them now. How's it going, Tic Tac? Don't have to jump yet, so we're not going to. Oh my god, why is that door closed? Okay. I don't mind jumping with only 43. Oh, okay. So those are both stores in the sector. Ah, that's the jumping point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then like 6, 7. Pretty happy to see both stores. Hello, Horror Sigma. Forward Scout. Missile. What kind of drone does it have? It is a combat drone. I guess we can do a little bit of combat training. Into my weapons. Pretty disgusting. Oh, nope, it's not. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine. We already know it's going to hit because I already crossed the bubble threshold there. I do want to take their weapons offline. Okay, could be level 3. We'll go with the piloting. Max level is 2. How come it's never a backward scout? I mean, I guess that's true, because it's not like there's directionality in space. And they got a repair bot. Are we the backward scout? What? Okay, we got the kill here. Whew. 68 a little bit. It's fine. All right, so Tic Tac once on board. Jackson Bird also once on board. Nice. Raka, not Raka. Core Sigma in the reserve. How's it going? So today's just been a cold day. We had this an appointment to drive to at 6:30 in the morning, and just seeing nothing but white snow outside. That was fun. Next. Wow, we could just win in Sector 2. Maybe? Maybe? Sure. You're looking for a less incompetent captain. Too bad. You got me. Also, we're not even going there. Sounds like heaven. Sell 3 drone parts for... Ooh, that's interesting. So 12 scrap gets me to 150. This is 1 jump before the store. I don't think I'd buy... I mean, I don't know. We could buy cloaking. If we buy hacking and I only have 2 drone parts, do I feel bad about that? No. Actually, I lied. There was 1 jump. Cloaking, garbage, weapons, drone control, but the wrong kind of drone control. Cloaking, right? Cloaking feels like a trap. I think actually teleporter's the right call here. 9 a.m. 28C. Oof, and I don't want to take the snow. That's fair. That is fair. Because, like, we have the 2 crystals for boarding. Our weapons support boarding up into, like, 3 shielded ships. We had to do a bunch of, like, retraining and stuff. Yeah, my problem with cloaking is, like, 150 scrap is a ton of money. And then it becomes very cost prohibitive to get anything else online. DC plus drone. It's not the best on this ship because it doesn't protect weapons. Like, your weapons are pretty vulnerable. It protects the rest of this ship. I think teleporter is the thing that gives us, like, the best value. It gives us a lot of options. We could still go weapons. Plus, like, boarding with 2 crystals with double lockdowns is incredibly strong. Is there anything else? Do I go to that shop with 50 bucks? That's an also call. I mean, we could have just, like, not gotten anything, but, like, picking up teleporter is just really good. Like I said, there was a discussion today in the, or not today, this week in the Discord about this is a better pickup than hacking on this particular ship because you have double lockdowns. I just question whether so if I go to the other store, I have $50. I could find another weapon. Do I value that? Yeah, I guess. Like, I wouldn't be able to buy a system, but we could potentially buy battery. Maybe buy small bomb. Flak. I mean... Okay. Technically an improvement. In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. Why would I want battery here? Just to get battery kind of out of the way. I mean, I got a system and I got a shield bubble, so I'm gonna need reactor. It's not inherently the best swap off. This is still shootable. It does speed up our volley a little bit. It's a little bit better against ult and shields. But reactor is so cheap. Okay, so a battery is... So a battery's 35 and 2 reactor. So 2 reactor here is $40. Right? So technically it's cheaper. But then I'll get this reactor at $20 and $20, and now my reactor's costing me 25. But I still get the +2 from the battery. So that 35 is just 35 forever. And as we get more reactor, it technically has more, like, value. Until you get to here, where essentially you're getting 2 reactor for the price of 1. It also gets it out of the item pool. It's really helpful in ion storms as well, because it just gives you 2 power. Like, as an alternative. Okay. We will fight you. Mind control on a missile is a little bit gross. So, probably not boarding here. Because they didn't board, because we could board 2. They take less damage from it. They take less asphyxiation damage, but now I can only send the 1. I feel less likely that I want to do that. Also, I should totally add the names. I think I just shoot it here instead of boarding with 1. Cool. I guess it makes more sense to try and crystal the shield down to set up for the flak. Hey, stop breaking systems. Because we're not getting kills, we don't actually get, like, training doing this. Heal everybody up. $9 and a map! Solid. I bet I didn't save crew positions. Oh my gosh, I did! Chat, this is the run. I saved crew positions. Good map. Good map. Excellent map. Technically this is just another training ship. Oh, Tic Tac is not hurt. Do. Bring Tic Tac back. This is the run. Doesn't quite work for FTL Streaky Wit. Every run so far has also been the run. I guess that's true. I guess that's technically true. Can't confirm. It's a problem when you have the expectation is actually just winning all the time. Which is just a silly expectation, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I'm losing 1 for every 33 runs of FTL. Auto ship. Yep. I'm the higher threat. Da, da, da. I mean, I guess we could get a little bit of combat training here. With speedrunning, it makes it more sense because you're losing 99% of the time. I know what it is. We can get all the combat training. I mean, we could punch. Technically, that is correct. That's really extreme. But you are not wrong. We could board, break shields, and then just kite around doing nothing for a very long time. Board back, and then continue to do it. We would never do hull damage. That's really funny. I've never done that. I should just try to get a couple punches extra in. Faster they're trained, then they start like winning all the fights. What level is this? Is it level 3? No, it's level 2. Yeah, I like how I like instantly forgot that I like sold Zoltan's shield and then like got into a fight and I misclicked it. And it was just like, oh, this fight just kind of went sideways because I was like, oh, well, I don't have to worry about borders, except that I don't have Zoltan's shield. So yes, I do have to worry about borders. Wow, they're dividing up evenly. That's nice. $8 and another 13. 5 and 8, 6 and 8. Getting there. Next sector. Zoltan controlled or rock controlled? Why? You buy a teleport and you get forced into rock mine event? Feels bad. Like, if we lose the crystal, then the boarding gets way worse. It's like just way worse. But Zoltan sectors, like 5 power weapons protected by Zoltan shield are also really disgusting. Would you believe? potential of killing a crew, potential just killing our ship outright. Store. Alright. I can't buy anything for $42, so kind of scout around. Cloaking. Okay, 2 rocks. I was willing to hurt my own crew there to try and bring the halberd beam offline. Gosh, they're not dodging anything. Their ship is getting destroyed. I'm sorry, is that a level 3 clone bay? What? I don't want to board them now. I do not want to board them now. Like, I'm not going to send additional boarders and have my teleporter off cooldown. It's more useful if you're here. None of them actually have training. They split it perfectly. I don't know if they actually win these fights. They won't? Right, no, they just don't win the fights. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But, like, if they had 2 shields, it's fine. Like, if it's 2 shields, we could stick it out on their ship, but they were just getting randomly sniped by asteroids, and it's like, well, if I do 2 more damage and their shields get cracked and I board over there, then I feel like there's a potential chance of losing, like, everybody. Okay, there's a crow. I mean, upgrade your clone bay to mix. Yes, you heard me annoy him so much. Like, that stopped me from getting a crew kill. If the clone bay's offline, like... maybe can do a little something. I don't know. Yeah, for some reason, like, in my head, I was like, maybe we win the fights. And I was like, not without... if I have combat experience, so I can do 120 to their 100. Do I win that one? Because then it's 12 to 10. So they do 120, and I get to do 144. Ooh, it's really close. Maybe not. We still need another level. Oh, we found both stores. Okay, well. Yeehaw. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I don't even know if that's 4. Oh, why you gotta be like this game? I think we just go 1, 2, 3. So we're only hitting the one store. Okay. Potential free weapon. I just have to go kind of just for fuel. Yeah. Do you sell the crystal heavy for hacking? I don't think so. Fire suppression, repair arm. Everything else is fine. Wow, we were literally just $1 away from being able to have that. I don't even think I can get to this event. Tell me God sends you here to join your crew. Okay. Flak and a burst. That's pretty disgusting weapons. He's not coming up in time. No shot. Okay. Yeah. Disgusting weapons. Level cloak to protect them. Good. Good. Excellent. Hit my weapons too. Alright, at least one of their weapons is offline. It's only 1 damage. Alright, let's stop and think about this for a second. Eventually they'll do 3 damage and they will break the weapon before the other crew gets there. So I have that. Yeah, it was the right call to try and hit shields. Hope they don't have a buffer point, which may not even be a possibility. And then like Crystal Heavy gets to sneak through. Alright, see if I can get the other dodge. No. Can I repair this before? I should be... Wait, did I take 1 damage here? So there's no way they can break that before I fix it, right? That's impossible. Alright, stop that. Alright, now they're both weapons are offline. Woo! fun! Time is unlimited resources. Yeah. Okay, we got level 1 training. $18. Sketch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's not. And I'll take these 3 jumps, I guess, to see. Free weapon is a free weapon. I really doubt it. Does feel like I need a reactor here, though. Again, I don't have hacking or cloaking to make up for a lack of... I don't have systems that allow me to shift power around to be more efficient. I just have to have kind of everything running almost the whole time. Is that 3 crew? Yeah. I mean, I could do that. Board into shields? Isolate 1v1? Board into doors so I can go through the rest of the ship. I'll pull 2 crew. Could be an Artemis, right? Because that's 2, 3 power, so that's 4, 5. Random. Yeah. At least this is pretty susceptible. Oh. Got to toggle the power there. Okay. We should have quite a few imbalances, right? That's their training. They have equal. Jackson is adding an extra damage on top, but I guess maybe if Jackson like distributes too evenly, maybe it's a problem. I'm just thinking if I should break a door now, so I have. Okay, we just have to swap out. There we go. $18, come on. Yeah, I mean, we could, if we had lockdown back online, we could just do a lockdown and then leave and, like, shot the room to finish them off. That is true. What is wrong? Pay the price. Wow, those are high-level doors. Alright, we can just stand here and fight. That would be best. We really should have double-checked to see what kind of doors they had. Alright, we're ahead. But not enough that I want to, like, send crew over. Soften them up a little bit. Plus, because their system is damaged, they don't actually go to their heal bay. They're in an agitated state. Send them out of the room to board with these two. And then we come back into the room. And we wait for one of them to run to the med bay. And then we use our second lockdown. 22 and nothing else. All right. Where's the money from the crew killing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's not. I'm not going to be able to get the quest. All right. Oh well. That's kind of unfortunate that we got nothing to set up the quest, and then we couldn't get the advantage of, you know. Oh, hi. Okay, 2-person cruise ship. Hi, Dragon's Age. Pretty gross weapons. I don't think venting from here will help this happen any faster. That's probably just burning down. Okay. Almost forgot to fire. Neat. Can you join the asteroids, Dig Dug? Huh? Can't you join Team Crow one time? One time? Actually, I would be concerned. I would have to send someone to check on you. What a bunch of nasty, like, it's what, like the flak in 2 shots, a bunch of missiles, 6 shots, jeez. Thank you, Kaiser. I appreciate it. Everyone back where they're supposed to be. All right, what is... Move and examine the station, load scrap, get boarders, 2 boarders, and an ASB that periodically fires at you. Which is a 25% chance of happening. Or we can scrap the machinery. Can we run before the ASB becomes a problem? There's no ship. No. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, Zoltan Homeworlds, not really where I wanted to be. Oh, good. The exit's also a dead jump too. That's really cool. But we're gonna have to run an ad. Yeah, I know, right? Like that last sector was bad. Actually, Sector 2 as a rebel sector was also very bad, and we only went to 1 store. Whew. We're already behind, but anyways, I gotta get rid of... Assuming everything hits, yes. Assuming everything hits, yeah. I'll think of it. There's a real good chance I'll just do, like, Shields 3, but anyways. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. I will see you on the other side. All right, we're back. Okay, so the reason, right, because we have like strong weapons and we have the 40 scrap from selling our augment. But so here's the thing. If we look at stats, right, 122, 82, 122. So sector 1 is a 149 scrap average with free stuff. Next sector is plus 135, and then the next one is plus 179. So we should be sitting at about 463 scrap in total, and we're at 325. So we're already down like 125 scrap going into his Zoltan sector. Again, we do have a lot of good stuff. Flak is very efficient. But that's pretty tremendous to be missing out on that much scrap that quickly. Like, the sector 1 was like kind of okay, but these two were really bad. And again, yeah, because we got like 40 bucks from the augment. And now we have like every single enemy ship we run into. We took also like a decent amount of chip damage just because every single ship had dangerous weapons. We're getting engines. I also think we get shield buffer. I'm really tempted to get a weapon buffer as well. Because I want to get shields 3 online because I don't have... Normally at this point, we either have like going into sector 4. Sector 4 is the really spooky sector, right? Sector 4 has like highest death total, and like it parallels sector 1. Chroma's going bonkers again. Chrome, nothing changed. Right? So normally I want 2 shields and then like another thing, and that other thing being like hacking or cloaking or defense drone, which I don't have any of those. So one is like potentially running it and waiting for stuff. The other one is just to get the 3 shields because there's like 6 power weapons. But if they have missile weapons, then we kind of have to run. I like the idea of the buffer here as well. Just because, you know, being able to protect our weapons to get through Zoltan shields quicker. But I feel that puts us too much scrap behind, and I would like to kind of get hacking here. Like, if we can't board, then the crystals will go to other parts of the ship. But I mean, like, I have to keep them there under the idea that I'm gonna board with them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We do have at least the benefit, like, 2 of these beacons are stores and one of them is Peace Envoy. Oh, there's a beacon back here too? I barely saw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That lets me see 2 beacons. That lets me see 3 beacons. I guess I'll take 3 beacons. Cowards. Okay, double ion in a chain laser. Fire's at 8. And that's 16, and it'll be faster than the ions. Okay, that crew here and here, we will be able to punch down weapons. Or do I just, like, break Clone Bay, pull both their crew, and try and shoot weapons here? Ions don't hit a system. Weapons are pretty safe. No. Oh, wow, that slug moved in really fast. Okay, well... Hilarious. All right, well, we are safe. Okay, oh, they're both fully trained already. Okay. Interesting. So, like, yeah, like, if we were with a weaker ship, well, probably then I wouldn't have gone teleporter, and we would have just been able to buy the flak outright. So they would look very different for, like, most weapon ships. What do I do with you? How's my pilot doing? Jackson's almost there. Like, do I value the partial training? Also, welcome aboard, Ethan. As the free... I'm not aware of such a button. On the record. On the record, I am not aware of such a button. Store. Okay. I think a store with hacking would be worth it. Is it better than starting from scratch? Sure. Drone control, cloaking. Another flak. What's weapons 2 look like? What's weapons 1 look like? Ugh. Gosh. Okay. All right. It feels like the flak is a trap. This is why we're gonna take some time at this store. Because I want fuel, I want repairs, and like getting the flak is gonna take a little bit of time to get that online. When I really just want to get Shields 3 and be safe. It is DC. I feel like now it's just easier to go to Shields 3 than to get it online. Like, Shields 3 now is only like 60 bucks. Is it a tarp? I think it is, just because it's like, I need the reactor, I need the money for it, I need the upgrade for it, I need the reactor. So this weapon, and yeah, like it kind of replaces this one, right? So even at +1 is 65 plus 35, so we're looking at 110, 130, so it's 130 scrap to get it online. I'm really leaning towards getting shields, just straight up getting Shields 3. But then on the other side, we're gonna run into 3 shielded ships. And like my weapons just kind of fall off. What if we never see another weapon? Well, if we never see a weapon, we still have cloaking as a possibility that we can just stick with boarding. Also, hello, MRA. And, like, our boarding's still pretty strong. It's very difficult to get completely shut out of weapons, because you can get them from crew kills, you can get them from certain events. Right, yeah, like I said, that's why it's the thinky thunk. That's why this is almost more tempting. And I get the reactor. Just so I can power everything. I mean, we do have a buffer, we do have decent weapons, we do have decent crew. Decent's an understatement on the crew. Let me just charge in the reactor. Since it looks, I don't think we're fine. I do not have cloaking and I don't have hacking and I'm in a Zoltan sector. So they get to fire all their weapons before I can do anything and I have no defense against it other than dodge and shields. And if I do get their so if they tag me in the weapons, we're sitting there doing nothing. I think Sector 4 is super dangerous, and I think Zoltan Sector 4 is, like, right up there as one of the most dangerous sectors you can run into. Particularly, as I said, we're already 120 scrap behind. I mean, I guess it's more like 80 because we had the augment we sold. Shields 3 feels so safe. If I don't get weapons, I can board. I can even board auto ships. I can just get like level 2 cloak teleporter. Yeah, so like new weapon would be nice, but then I'm still vulnerable because I can't even get the weapon online for a bit. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, I kind of thought about the Ion too because, you know, again, Zoltan sector, but I'm just gonna go Shields 3 here. Start farming up money for the next store. Why didn't I go for drone control? So the reason I don't go for drone control is it's 85 bucks and Shields 3 is 60. So it's just cheaper. I can then just get a bunch of extra hull, know that I can tank most fights because I have 3 shields, and run it from there. Like, I shouldn't need any additional improvement over what we're currently running here. Because, like, if we're in a run situation, we look like that. It's mostly just like if I had if I was at 2 shields and I hadn't done the investment already into here as like a security, then I would have had more than enough, and then I would have bought drone control because it was $85 versus the $100 to get this online. But I'd already invested the 40 into it, so now it was sitting at 60. Yeah, like a 1-power ion weapon would have been like, it would have been cheaper. It would have been like, you know, 30, 35 bucks. And then we had 30 bucks to get it online. Like, that could have been a route. I played it like super ultra conservative. Okay, so we're safe. So what we might do is let them board. And then get the training for our new pilot and our new crew here. Plus we can train weapons. Because these people aren't trained. What do you mean, these people? So rocket, yeah. Right. Oh, of course. Alright, they'll get cloned, whatever. Alright, so we'll do this first. I'll silence it because... I thought we were trading pilot crew. Well, I just needed them to stop boarding. I just needed them off the ship. And these 2 crew are already fully trained, so it's like, whatever. If I got the crew kill there or not, it didn't super matter, I guess. Technically, it was probably better that I didn't. It'll make boarding easier. Technically, I don't have enough power to run this. Shouldn't take too long. I mean, I guess we could, like, do it this way, because Rock is piloting. We can move the human around to sensors and then back to engines. So they'll... So... Right, except for Phase 3 of the flagship, like, they only, or event boarders, you only get boarded a total of 2 times. If you are boarded by event boarders, they will always board. They will keep boarding you. So if you kill them and they have a clone bay, they will clone them and they will teleport back to the ship and keep on teleporting back to the ship. But yeah, they're capped at 2. It can be less if like their crew are too unhealthy, too bored. But if we get our dodge training back up, so we have evasion because we lost all of it because our pilot was a crystal. Yeah, so like, so a cool trick you could do, like say that they have a clone bay and they only have 2 crew. They board with 1 crew, you beat them up a lot, and then you let them go back at very low health, but you don't kill them. So then the game will go, okay, we need to board them a second time, and look at the crew that was like too low of health, and they're like, they're not qualified for it, so they'll send the other crew. You then like beat that crew to death and shoot their clone bay. So their 1 crew is dead, their clone bay is down, and then the 1 crew at very low health goes try repairs the clone bay, and you can shoot them again. If they don't have a medical thing, you can do essentially the exact same thing. Okay. Okay. So I guess the plan... they died, so they're at 100 health. I might use Mike variant on this. Or we can just board the other 2. And it's probably just completely fine because of training. Yes, first free item, and it's a weapon. Amazing. Great. Another thing is, like, boarding ships. Getting shields 3 on boarding ships in this sector is a pretty common play. Because you're not as invested into your weapon, so you just go extra defense, because fights tend to be prolonged. Alright. Yeah, that, I mean, like, that gives us a lot of really good options where it's like, oh, if we float $80 and buy hacking, like, we should win. All right, but I'd probably buy a reactor next. Wow. Okay. Double burst laser 2s. I think it has to be a small bomb or an ion bomb. That's so disgusting. Alright, am I just pure running? Or do I just try to get through their Zoltan shield? I don't know. Gosh, I really wish I had that that reactor that I was just talking about. Also don't know where they're boarding into. How many yet? Three in shields. Okay. Alright, border police are dead. That's not going to be able to join them. 50% evasion was nice, not going to the wrong place. Well, I guess it was less than 50%. They hit 4 of 7. Oh, I'm really happy we got that training. Yeah, so I know, so they have a crew here, they have a crew here, we can board into weapons. It's not super slow. So the question is, do I put the power into dodge or do I put it into weapons and run? But I get to fire my weapons first. Okay. Fortunately, that's going to make their crew move. But his engine's crew. Splits 30. Oh, alright, that was fun. All in all, that went about as well as could be expected. Really important that we just didn't get annihilated by the first volley. Took our time, maximized our dodges. Oh, alright. One scrap. One scrap would have had hacking. Just okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. Yep. I finally understood the trick with increasing evasion after the first level of with weapon depowering. Yeah! So that's not a thing I did until after, like, my first cycle. Like, using the micro pause between... So, there's two pause buttons. Your middle mouse button and your space bar. So if you, like, use them in conjunction, essentially, one is, like, depause, the other one is pause. You can get some really tight micros, so you can, you know, do. First shot hits, do, power everything else, whatever you need to do. Alright, well, we got through one of the bad fights. The other bad fight is the minefield, or asteroid mining operation. Do I just take the reactor? Sure. Because it'll be an energy bomber, so you'll be in an asteroid field, and they'll have offensive drones, and they'll have a Zoltan shield. Gross. Lucky. I won't be able to move them in time. Our crew are full health when they boarded over there, so the explosions are not a problem. No, you're fine. Oh, I took the missile down, and then, okay, yeah. You're right, I autopiloted instead of putting the shields back up when this came offline. Okay. Level 1 mind control? Hey, get in there. I almost sent them. Hey, thanks for the follows, by the way. I can kind of futz with the mind control. Kind of. Okay. Small bomb's the last thing online. Oh, gross. This is probably helpful too. Okay. Oh, you pulled oxygen from those rooms. Boo, you weren't supposed to do that. You weren't supposed to do that at all. Okay, that's better, thank you. MC is troubling. So, the MC is kind of troubling, but we know it's level 1, right? Because our crew didn't get any health bumps. If it's 15% HP health bump, then it's level 2, and then if it's, 30%, it's level 3. So, what we can do is, that's why I boarded into piloting. I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to be able to kill them in time or not. But if they get mind control, we just run our crew through mind control. The Zoltan will follow, and they will power and then depower their mind control. That's why I said we had something to deal with it. Like, I just needed one of my boarders to be okay. They were gonna, because once we went into shields, we were gonna pull 2 crew. So, yeah, because it's only level 1 power, the Zoltan power trumps it, and when it leaves, the game's gonna try to input power, but there will be a time that there's 0 power in their MC, and that'll instantly break it. Do I go a weapon buffer now? I'm not really getting more shots out of it. I guess that could have been a store. An unarmed Zoltan transport vessel is slowly making its way towards the beacon here. They hail. This is the Zoltan Peace Envoy. We carry no weapons or shielding and rely on the mercy of others to communicate our message. Attack! Wait, what? Hear him out. I don't know. They continue. We take your silence for interested contemplation. Actually, I was just fumbling with the blow 'em up button there, but sure, why not? They talk at length about peace and harmony, but either it's beyond your simple mind or it's all nonsense. Yeah, they're super easy. Please spread the word of enlightenment to those who have not heard. Once you have contacted our brethren, they transmit coordinates to their so-called brethren. And they added the beacon to the map. Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that the correct play? If If that's a store, then I don't get to visit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if that's the store, then I don't get to visit it. And of course, that's the store. I didn't even get to see it. And we would just like to buy hacking at this point. One, two, three. Maybe if that's a store, we go 4, 5. Okay. Get so many volleys. Okay, just dodge everything, I guess. Forgot about that strat. Speaking of dodges. Okie dokie, we're in. Cool. Maybe we will get Zoltan Shields. Yeah. Fight over. So, fun fact. The scouts, I think the surveyors, but the ones where all the rooms are connected, max level 2 piloting. Can never be higher. Can never be level 3. Yeah, I mean, a body's fine. Yeah, fix that as fast as possible. I got Aria. Add you to the list. Not quite a full Papaneat. Papaneat likes to, like, try to join the crew after phase 2. You know, get, enjoy the spoils. I mean, I gotta respect it. It is the min-max play. Reactor's 25, so I wouldn't be able to afford. Ooh. Distress. Hail them. Okay. All right, so this is 13. So then 26. This is at 25. So we depower our shield, so it's not on smart targeting, and then we should have all 3 shield bubbles up for the glaive. Jerks. Mind control. How do I want to do this? Again, I could board, break the MC, but we're currently on my ship, so that's not quite viable. I would like to get my weapons to land. Yeah, I guess we're just distracting. Gross. I mean, I can't dodge. I can try to get a buff if I get there in time. For the slightly faster shield charge. Oh! Nice! The Zoltan swapped it and forced it to power. Okay. GG's. Just showing proof of concept. Whew. Didn't that feel so much safer with 3 shields? Didn't all of that awfulness just feel so much safer with 3 shields? No. Well, that's not a store. Alright, well, we don't need anything here. This is a dead jump, so we don't need to spend any money. We can get up to 22 repair. Alright. You arrive at the location specified by the peace-loving Zoltan. The only thing nearby is a rebel ship closing in fast. We found you. There's no getting away this time. All right, everybody, let's pretend like we think peace is it's cool, man. Yeah, like we just haven't murdered a dozen ships so far. Attempt to hail them. You open communications. I can't imagine there's anything you could say to save you. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. Ah, but perhaps there could be reconciliation of our ideals without war. Our ideals are too different to be so easily reconciled. You know that they don't know what that word means, right? They're just using it to try and sound smart because they you know, like, oh, we'll just, yeah, use it back, right? Think this could end in any way but war? Ah, but true progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. Suddenly, all indications of a rebel ship fade away and a Zoltan fleet appears around your ship. The captain of the ship you met previously materializes on your bridge. Although your methods are crude and most certainly ineffective, it is clear you took our previous meeting to heart. If your ship represents Federation's willingness to adapt, we will do what we can to help, and I will personally assist. 39 bucks and an envoy. Well, welcome aboard, Kai Laria. Doop. I guess that should be 100%. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Hold out to see if we get an early store next sector. Pirate controlled or uncharted nebula. Awesome. Alright. We'll do that. It's a little bit earlier for a break, but since we just hit like a sector to start out, I'll go ahead and run the get rid of pre-roll ads. Oh. I mean, all in all, we made it through relatively unscathed, and actually it was decent scrap as well, and the free weapon. So, that's cool stuff. Yeah, so I'll see you on the other side of 3 minutes. We'll keep on going. By the way, I got a heated blanket. Helps me keep me warm while I'm streaming or otherwise on my PC. That's why you see me looking down. Like, is there something under the desk? What's he doing? I'm just getting toasty. No immediate store. We have a couple seconds. Alright. Welcome back, everybody. Okay. Sector 5. We'll just do a lot of power microing. So we got pretty lucky in terms of like our shots landed pretty clean in most fights. We got the resultant shields in like 2 volleys, which is kind of to be expected, I suppose. They would have to dodge like over half of our shots. Oh, right, we got the reactor from this, so I guess in fights we look like that. We'll power those slower charging weapons. Okay, we're not going to distresses because we're looking for stores that might want to sell us hacking. Might maybe wanna. Would you like to give peace a chance? Okay, double mantis, rocking an NG. That's a little gross, but it looks like 3 projectiles. So they have to like hit everything to be a danger. Oh, we could cancel out the ion, I suppose. So if you don't know, this is also another little trick. Oh, we've been ioned. But the engine, because the Zoltan's outside the room, whoop! Now we go in and we cancel it. We go right back to 3 shield bubbles. Not gonna do it this time, but that works. Okay, now with that making the fight safe, them taking a bunch of damage, they are double mantis. The breach will get fixed quickly because it is a slug ship and they have slug repair gel. Okay, mantis and NG are there. NGs? Why did it have to be an NG? I kind of don't like the cloaking. I don't like that it's 2 mantis. We dealt 2 damage. The breach is already repaired, so they just need to get 1 more power back online. So that's going to be back up and running in what, less than 6 seconds. More like, what, 4 seconds? I guess they're really slow. 5 seconds, whatever. Okay, but we'll pull the pilot. No, unfortunately the pilot went back. I got too focused on this. Also, you should be over here for, like, I don't know, dodges, maybe. Maybe. Second shot doesn't matter. Do I want to send backup humans? Oh, they still have the mantis. Oh, they got the mantis and the rock. And they all 3 showed up? That was a bit unexpected. If I sent 2 humans to board, I mean, I guess we just win. Okay, that's fine. That's a better setup for us. Yeah. You're fine. Cool. At your leisure. Should have been moving them a little earlier in that. Now we can just buy a reactor. So exciting. Hey, Raka. What are you doing? Get back in there. You are not done cooking. What's level 2 of this look like? That's kind of tempting. Kind of want to hold off on it. There's not a reason to. I still would be able to afford hacking. It just gives me better flexibility in these fights, I guess. Don't need to float a bunch of money, just enough to get what I need. Store! Give me hacking. Do it. None of that is hacking. Okay, well, I guess we'll decide. Nice. I mean, I honestly was not considering trying to find cloaking at that point, whether I should float enough money for that versus getting the weapons online. But, I mean, I still want the weapons online. As it starts becoming just less likely we're able to get through. But we got it. Money time? Hopefully. Somewhat. Those are disgusting weapons. Hooray! What? Seriously, game? Seriously? All right. Am I desyncing them? So, like, I let this fire, and then I let this fire, and then we hack so these two happen later. Only really allows a level 1 TP. But it looks like we'll probably get to at least break one weapon before I actually have to shoot it, so... Whoa. Alright, I got my 3 shield bubbles up before, so these can just hit. Not be a problem. 1 weapon damage, flak offline. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should have just like thought about doing some lockdown stuff. Dragon. Enjoy being locked in the room. So yeah, that's another fun little trick. If your character has lockdown, your crystal, and you're already locked through the door, but you haven't made it into the other room, when you do lockdown, it hits the room behind you. Human. Get on the doors. Guess we'll take the distress. Offer assistance. Teleport them. Take them back. Get $50. I mean, I earned that money? I rescued you? You have to pay me for it? That's why I do good deeds? No. Let's actually go ahead and get this to level 2. Right. Gives us a little bit more control, a lot more flexibility. Bring it on board. Intruders! Oh no! Right, hold them off a little bit until the punch squad arrives. No, yeah, still not done healing. Uh-huh. Why? But why? Yeah, you know what? I think we do this. Mantis and an NG. Okay, they don't have a way of healing, but I don't have super control of what's happening over there just yet. Also, I don't know what the extra crew are. Human and a rock. Okay, let's see if we can cause them some severe discomfort. Still have 2 shots online? Jeez. Like, I don't really have power to board. Unless I take both my weapons offline. Or, well, multiple weapons offline. Do I just shoot the ship? I think I'll just shoot it. I'm not saying I couldn't board and win it, but... Nope. Okay, so now they're down to 1 shot. That's much more me in control. And they're stunned. Oh, never mind. They were they were not stunned for long. Got him. Like, again, there was probably a decent chance, like, we could have boarded earlier and been fine, but... Why? Finally! Extra fuel out of storage reward. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, like cloaking is kind of the last piece of we definitely win. Continue. Alright. Couple extra bucks. Chard Nebula. Why? Why? Okay, so that's the one Nebula store, and there's a 50-50 of there being a store over here. Because apparently store replacement events are like right at the top of the list. So it either pulls it or it doesn't. Try and farm up money before that storm. The concern is that if it has drones, it's a gross fight. Hooray, it has drones. It's a gross fight. Wow, it has disgusting weapons. Why? Why? That's another burst laser too that it has. The burst laser 2 and the combat drone. Gosh. I tried running. Uh... I'd rather this was a level 2 teleport. Gosh, yeah, I know I had 2 drones. Okay, I feel better because the other drone's online. Wait a minute, that's not a burst? Oh, is that a basic laser? 6.5 dozen the other. "20-second cooldown." So they've been over there for 20 seconds. I'm trying to determine if that means they have buffer point or not. I mean, I just bring them back, right? I got a buffer point here. Do I think I can damage the weapons? Do 2 damage? Maybe? The only problem is if I teleport over and they have less than enough health, they just die. That's kind of a problem. Like, they just get shot on the way back. Oh, well. I don't have any more reactor. I just don't have any more reactor. Okay, but they're still okay. If they could just do 2 damage and take one of those weapons offline. Does that fire both ions? Okay. Level 1. Bring him back. Yeah, I was just there in time. What? They were able to get the drone back online? So they did have a buffer point, too. Oh, no. I think we're just running. at this point. I can't. There's nothing I can do against this ship. Because they have a buffer point here. Looks like. Gross. I can't afford the reactor. Oh, so now I can't run? Why is that just keeping burst laser, burst laser, burst laser, burst laser, burst laser? I should have checked to see where my reactor was. Yeah, I just got it. I gotta one shield it and hope. So I can just charge my FTL somewhat. Do I jump back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have got another reactor. Like, one power made a huge difference there. I know, I was trying to think that I could survive 3 jumps to get to cloaking. You know, just get 25 bucks, and we're there. Actually, I have a drone I can sell, don't I? Alright, we'll just backtrack. It's fine. Gross. Yeah, I didn't want to take the fight because it could have an offensive drone, and it just had, like I said, if this is a 20-second cooldown, oh no, I did a level 1, 20-second cooldown. We did 3 damage to their drone control before we took the other thing offline, so it had a buffer point in drone control as well. What a gross fight. Alright, let's go to the store. I won't be able to buy... I won't be able to buy cloaking. But I guess we'll just get repairs and fuel, buy reactor, and hope to find cloaking later. So, like, it's as I said, I have never really tried to come up with a video to describe low reactor, like knowing what your feel is or like how dangerous something can be. Like when you're running on low reactor, like all the ships before it were fine, and then you just get into an ion storm, and it takes everything away from you, and really not. It took a basic laser in a combat 1, while leaving up a combat 2. Like, I mean, it was just super oppressive to our build, while just not being inconvenienced to the enemy. They don't even have drone. I don't think I gotta go back and try and fight it. I could buy the Ion. Is the Ion better than the beam drone as far as weapons go for killing the flagship? I guess we don't get drone control. Okay. Whatever. We survived. The one. We do that. Okay. Three shots incoming. 2 shots, sorry. Guess it's a rock. Doors. You're gonna run. We get another lockdown. GG's. Hey! Alright, we got money. That's nice. FTL, though, like, the love-hate relationship of it, it's like, alright, I think things are pretty okay. You know, we finally got hacking. But, the scrap limitations to some degree, you know, you can still just run into shit that's actually deadly. Alright, since we're not going to run to a store until there, we also know this one doesn't have the systems we want. I'm just going to buy 2 reactor. So we have options in Nebula. Or ion storms, I should say. Continue. Wow. Okay. What are you hacking? My shields? Okay. Good fight. $100. Cora Sigma, welcome on board. Oh, we actually have the drone, so it's less than that. Guess I'll put you on sensors. Sorry. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mantis. Attack. Anti-personnel bot. The anti-personnel bot's really, really, really annoying. Whoa, why'd you all whiff? That's not good. Okay. Whew. I was like, all right, like they're all like down to like 1 hit, and then like they were still all alive. Oh, all right, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Good thing we got a mantis there. Give us the edge a little bit. But we, that's a 4-person ship. Anti-personnel makes it 5. I should have put the mantis on the humans, try and get them to run, because like we got the shot in there to kill the crew in the med bay. Would have been faster. Alright, store, store, store. No. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, I guess. What is this, a free engine upgrade? So that's 30 scrap versus a 8th crew when we already have 8 crew. 6 hull repair. Okay, that's $18. That's $18 is way less exciting than 30. What a terrible sector. What a terrible sector. Also, not charging my weapons at the start of fights. That's a good call. Gosh, I would kind of like to not. No, they got a small bomb though. I can't teleport with that. Let's see if we can just shoot them, since I am down to 7 drone parts. Ion bomb? Okay. So the other reason I made a big deal about that buffer point, it meant like, so we punch down right the buffer point and nothing happens. So then while we're still trying to punch down the ship, it starts doing repairs. So it took us 20 seconds to stop the Combat 2 from running instead of, well, instead of 12. And that meant it was, you know, 2/3 of the way done repairing to get that just back online. And so if that wasn't there, we take it off in 12 seconds, and it's another, like 13 seconds because of teleporting, whatever. And we could have used that time to try and punch down another weapon. Okay. Picked up a little bit towards the end. Energy controlled. Sector 7. I don't know. I know we ran away from one fight, but... Hi! Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 5 crew, but they're mostly NG. They do have a med bay. We might be able to kill the pilot. And like force a bunch more shots to land. Okay. Three crew left. Interesting that they're going to heal even though the system's broken. Curious. Swap. Mantis will do more damage quicker. Also, it would be pretty okay to have them trained on some combat as well. Alright, got him. Got him! $65. Nice. Come on, just tell me cloaking. I'd like to have the we win. Okay, alright. Took to, like, Sector 7. Boarding run. Alright, I'm gonna buy 3. I know it's a little bit excessive, but there's also a decent chance we dive here. Secure. Of course, I'm back. So my beam drone came back. Group attacking. I don't want the fight. Okay. Well. I have 40 bucks if I go to a store. You're gonna be a nice store, like, oh, here's all the stuff you really, really want. No. Nope. That's fine. 50 bucks. Going. Sure. 5 free damage. Got it. Did not burn down, which is what happened during a that Kestrel run. I pointed out that because the fire, it was double fires in a 2x2 room, and they're diagonal, but they actually have a higher chance of spreading because they have both of them are targeting 2 squares instead of each just targeting 1. I was like, oh, that's good info. Probably have to hack here. Oh, well, that's pretty easy to deal with by ignoring them. Hey, McQueeb, how's it going? How you be? Okay, they went back. Kind of want to hold out for a little bit. We can get them into the room and then just shoot them. Right? Okay, so we have cloaking and hacking to take care of that. That's pretty alright. Let's go ahead and start reoxygenating our ship. Get ready to send up a backup boarding squad. swap, swap, and swap. Okay, they get away, but that's whatever. Farb. Contact the NG. Yo. Shoot. Hasif has been our second border. Okay, your weapons trained, your engines trained, and everything else trained. I don't think I can pass on an NG. Like those boarding situations, it doesn't really matter. Like, that is it. Because we still have 2 fully trained crystals. We'll have a mantis. I can always just send the weapons. Alright, let's move some crew around. If I move some crew around, we're just gonna assign the NG over there. Level 3. Level 3. No. So I like this at level 3, this at level 3. I need this at level 2, so we don't die to an O2. I'm sorry, were Burst Laser 2s just on sale? Like, were they just a holiday item, maybe? Here we go, post-Christmas. It's on the cheap. I got an intruder. Gross. In medbay. Okay, we'll do this, I guess. Pro, please cloak. Please stop double clutching. What am I doing? No idea. I think I was trying to get away without using drum part and then realizing that that wasn't going to happen. And that my boarding crew were too low on health. Not sure. Yeah, I honestly couldn't tell you how I thought that was supposed to work. Two systems are damaged. One of their crew is beat up. How are they just not stuck doing repairs? Okay, I mean, we stopped him from running. I need to know what's going on that ship because I haven't the faintest idea right now. All right, they have a repair bot. I can't stop them? I can stop them from running, but I can't stop them from repairing their weapons, and I can't stop this iron intruder from continuously punching holes in my ship. Oh, I have a lockdown? That's how we get them. Alright, we're fine. I think my decision not to, like, hack is why that kind of went sideways so quickly. Where it just felt like it just got out of control. And then just, you know, taking time to get it back under control. Okay. I'm gonna need that for boarding. I guess I get this and a power. Enhance rules. Okay, this is fine. Ish. Go back. If I can get 2 more jumps, I would like more money. 39 bucks is more money. Reactor. Do I need another reactor? Yeah. Probably. Like, I can't do low reactor strats against the flagship. It doesn't work. Can do a little bit, but, I mean, there's just too many weapons firing. Oh, cool. I have an NG for this. Actually, all of these work, but we'll totally use the NG. 61 bucks. Prize scrap rewards. Before I dive, do I want anything else? One more reactor. I don't know if we'll be able to get to, like, Shields 4, or I had to just get, like, Engines 5. Forward Scout. Not a backward Scout. As we determined those probably don't exist. Combat 2. And attacking. Hacking my weapons. That's disgusting. And it has a clone bay. Okay. Alright, that's how we stop them from running. That's how we stop their weapons from firing. I didn't break it? Shoot. What is going on? Okay. $40. Yeah. I mean, the 2 jumps. 3, 2, whatever. I mean, like, there wasn't a chance I die, or there really isn't a chance I should take damage. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I have borders in these areas, I want to be able to kill them very quickly, so I can get them out of my piloting, or I can get them out of my engines. We're not sticking around. Okay. That'll do. Whatever. Alright, we're a little rough, ragged looking, but let's just go. Also, we have an ad immediately after this, so... You arrive at an outpost. It's close to a Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you? You explain your mission. You sent us on the mission." Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. Every single time. Always the doubt. Intel suggests, General Churchill of the Edge Gate speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology, risk small or save none. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet. It is the rebel flagship. Small Tully responds, "It's settled. The small rebels will be here in a matter of small moments. We'll do what we can to hold their small warships, but you must succeed in destroying this small flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other small repair stations provide aid as well. Small luck." They forget every time, Bose Maniac. Alright, yeah, so anyways, there's gonna be an ad incoming. Got 3 minutes. This run has been so bad scrap-wise. I like it. I either run hot or I run cold. It's like average runs or just small Tully has a small memory, apparently. Alright, we'll be back. Thanks, everyone. All right, welcome back, everyone. So we're at, like, comfortable levels here. We have the level 2 oxygen because we're going to try and crew kill phase 1. That takes some time. So if they hack our O2, that would be really bad. We had 3 shields. That's kind of like the minimum. This being 3 and 3 is decent setup. 6 weapons. It's okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, we are doing 9 damage a volley to Zoltan shields. So ideally, we farm up enough scrap just to kind of see where we are. Generally, we get about 200 scrap in this sector. Move and engage. Okay. Are they gonna move? Yes. I'm so tempted to, like, cloak and kill, ensure that these two are dead, but... Cool. Alright, everybody has training. Actually, what we should do is... this. Even got some training. 63 scrap and an ion intruder. Oh, you're gonna give me all the free stuff now, and I can't sell it, so it's essentially worthless. Cool. Cool, I love it. Alright. Once we find a store, there is always one in the sector. It's just... like, I'm gonna miss all those weekends, so... I much would prefer Shields 4 than, like, Engines 5. Examine the station, scrap the machinery, $32. Repairs guaranteed money. Surely. I got him. Surely. Okay. Oh no, the fleet pursuit double. Doesn't matter in the final sector. That does nothing. Okay, looks a little icky. Just a skosh. Oh no! Anyways. Okay. So we go there. Are you kidding me? We can hack it down. Hack it. Out. Hack it down. Okay. Let's try and figure out where the second crew was on that ship, the one remaining. I knew the one in weapons, of course. And we killed the pilot, but I was like, I don't think I killed the one in engines. Whew. Take the repair. Alright, I would like a hack reset. Okay, let's see what happens. Should be good. This is it! The Rebel flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. What are you hacking? Alright. Annoying, but we can work around it. Because it's level 2. It's the only system that works this way, but if there's no power in hacking, or I'm sorry, if there's no power in your teleporter when they hack you, they don't bring your crew back. Have fun storming the flagship. Take a miracle. Alright. Technically, I don't need to do that. Ions down first. Oh, wait a second. Okay. We're gonna send this crew here into this room, which occupies those spots, which means these two will teleport outside the room. We can just directly heal them. Start punching down the doors. Oh, that went real quick. Cool. Because I already pre-punched the doors. Alright, so I brought them back, which means I have to depower this now. But, yeah, that should be GG's. It's gonna be slow and arduous, but... you know what? I'm gonna just leave the lockdown, make this clean. Oh, the Zoltan got in there. Whoops. That screws that up. It's not catastrophic, but... Okay. Because they're cloaked, they couldn't send my crew back. I'm gonna do another lockdown. Now we'll bring them back. And this is how we're gonna do it. Slowly but surely. The NG and the Mantis are just sitting there like, I hope it's all going good. Got to depower the teleporter there. Alright, so we're gonna be off a cycle here. It's not the worst. Alright, now we can sync it back up. Be good. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is the typical boarding strategy, using cloaking and hacking to negate the missiles and provide you a room to kill all of their crew. I remembered! Nice! I love it when I remember. 50 health, 50 health. So they should be doing 120. Wow, that doesn't... Oh no, they're taking 75 damage? Okay, that's fine. Now we just need the 3 shields. Mantis has training. I don't think, TikTok has a little bit of training. They have some skill. Oh. I was like, wait, why can't I do power? Oh, right, the Zoltan. number 2. Alright, let's not deal with your cloaking shenanigans anymore. GG's. What? Possible. You came back! That's funny. It's really funny. Okay, I mean, these are kind of good to deal with the boarding bot, but yeah, I'm not sure who's really spare here. Their defensive drone is going to be kind of annoying. Because it's going to shoot down Flak and it's going to shoot down the crystal, so that's going to take some time. I could farm some more money, potentially, here. Might be worth it. Like, beyond just like, oh, it's just like win more. Okay. Probably should cloak that. Okay. Let's farm score. That's mean. That's mean. I guess, though. My dad was a farmer. Boarding fort support is finally here. Now. Yeah. I mean, it won't get shot down by the defense drone, so I guess I'll take that. What am I hacking here? We board in, we punch missiles. hacking drones is pretty standard. Yeah, I don't super love it because my weapons aren't amazing. I guess the small bomb does help because it gives us some kind of like spot removal. Because like the surge. Alright, I should just I guess we hacked drones during the surge. Only one borders. That's just... I don't want the fight to take long. The longer the fight takes, the more likely that the surge just gets out of hand and kills me horribly. But I can't force through enough shots to take stuff offline. Yeah, I guess I just have to go. Hack drones makes more sense. Alright, chase down flagship discovers heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicates redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. Bad place for them to board. The Mantis take the hits here. Take down piloting. Okay, this one isn't as bad as later ones. I want to save Cloak for the later ones. Small bomb missed. Oops. Okay. Warning bot's gonna come back. I really want to have the Mantis to be able to punch down in the NG. To fix stuff. Missiles are back up. Now you're closer. I can't really use the ion stunner here. I didn't even think about it. Maybe I should have kept the crystal up. Well, I can't use them on those crew anyways. Okay. Okay, I do have cloaking available if this goes sideways. I guess I don't have to worry about the 40 bot anymore. Okay. Not even risking it. Cool. All right. How many surges was that? Was that 3? 4? It's a lot. Alright. Do not have a counter to MC. However, I do have like 2 pilots. Don't have a Zoltan Shield bypass. Small bomb better than this. This is 13 seconds. This is also 13 seconds. The benefit of the crystal is its damage, but if I get through the Zoltan shields quicker, the small bomb... what is this? 14 seconds? 13. Maybe we just do this. We have a buffer point. I will take that. Yeah, like it just gives us that option, like I said, of just bypassing their shields. Not the Zoltan shield, but their shields. And okay. Who are my pilots? Raka and Ethan. It's scary to put people in here because they can punch down teleporter. We can slow that down a decent amount. I guess med bay. Battery I won't need for a little bit, just the amount of power. What am I gonna do with you? Okay, I guess we'll put you down here as well. Okay. You're not certain. How it's able to keep fighting when the amount of damage is sustained. Looks like it's transfer power to the teleport as well. Some kind of super weapon. Be prepared. This is it. Hilaria! Alright. Meow. Mm-hmm. No, yeah. Oh, I forgot, you're fully trained in combat. So you're actually punching the heck out of them. Oh, jeez. Alright. That breach is fine. Okay. Wow, look at, we actually didn't get it. And we ate a missile and delayed until a missile got here. That's a really spread out surge. That's unfortunate. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18. Not through yet. I wouldn't say that's ideal. Yeah. That's probably the most disruptive thing that can happen to us. We just have to take this one missile. Alright, I care less about the breach than that. Okay, so that should basically put the missiles down. No, I guess I can't use the stunner if I'm having them punch down shields. Okay. Cool. All right. Oh, right, that. Slowest flagship kill in a while. Or I should stop small bombing the shield room. GG's. Alright, we did it! Thank you, Tiggerfo, Jackson Bird, Dragon, Ragalara, and Cora Sigma for joining the crew there. Yeah, it picked up a little bit at the end, but that's still for the ship. That was, and like, we got teleported pretty early on, you know, like, that's gonna give you money. still A. That's a win. $54, 148. I think it's gonna be like 51. 36, yeah. 58, 9. 37 in a row. So if we look at the ye old stat sheets. So this was like a little bit low. We were down about 150 scrap, I think, after 3 sectors. Which is, like, Rebel Sector is, like, the second highest scoring sector, typically. Oh, that's a Q. That's not how that is. Those both sectors were both pretty down. Good chunk of it came here, but, so that's 700. It's like 730. So, yeah, we were sub 1K going into the NG sector. And then, like, we got a bunch of free stuff, but most of that I couldn't sell. So the small bomb was kind of nice. It gave us an option to just like bypass the defense drone. And with that, the cool thing we get to do at this point, can I just hit display? On stats. Is that we get to go to here, and Crystal Lake gets to go 37-1. And he gets to go 37-1 over here. And we go 28 straight wins on it. And on this side, we get to go 1-0. And there it is. 400 runs of FTL. 388 victories, 12 losses for a 97% win rate, with playing every ship 14 to 15 times. I've not played like a super... I've played some like mediocre ships, but nothing like super terrible yet. But I got there. Actual 97%. Woohoo! Fun. Win streak goes to 37. So it can be done. Thanks. That's 401. We'll get there. I wasn't supposed to stream today, but we're gonna get back to Pacific Drive. I just was like, I didn't want to sit on it that long. Go for it. Get it down and, you know, wherever it lies. So the thing is like, let's say we win the next run. We go up to 97.01% win rate. Oh, yeah. If I lose it, we plummet. 0.24. This guy's just using sets. Yeah, by playing all the ships evenly, except for the last, like, 8. Yeah, so I get 0.01% win rate with every victory, and then I get 0.24 for every loss. And yeah, having to go essentially 33-1 to maintain win rate. Cool. Cool beans. What a bar to set for myself. But that's going to be it for me. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. We'll be back with Pacific Drive Wednesday? Probably Wednesday. We'll do some of that. Cancel. Oh, actually, maybe not Wednesday. I'm going to try and see if I can sneak my way into something for Wednesday. I haven't talked to people, so we'll see. So that's up in the air. At some point, I don't know. You're following me. If you're on while I'm on, then we'll get to watch Pacific Drive, I guess. Goblin Juggler's playing some pinball. I gotta harass my friend Gabo. I just gotta. They're all there, having a fun time, and I get to, like, you know,